Hey guys, how's it? How's it going? As you might have seen on the title of this video, I will be talking about Netflix. When I say Netflix, I'm specifically going to be talking about series because they're just like the jam. So we've all been stuck in this life crisis we call quarantine, COVID-19. That kind of like rhymes. I wasn't meant to do that, but it does. And for many of us, we have had to rack our brains to find things to do. And I think many of us, if I may speak for the majority of us, have gone to Netflix. Netflix is the go-to. If you don't watch Netflix, then I don't know. Keep scrolling. So let's jump right into my favorites. I've got 6 favorites and in no particular order, I will be naming them right now. First on my list is The Vampire Diaries. So The Vampire Diaries has got 8 seasons and it ran from 2009 until 2017 where they shot the last scene. And it's basically, if you've not seen it, about Elena who meets these 2 brothers, Stefan and Damon, and not knowing they are vampires, the story begins, and you'll have to go check it out to actually see what's going on. But it's pretty good. I think it's probably one of the best series out there concerning sci-fi, fantasy, mystery. And there's lots of eye candy. There's lots of eye candy. If I had to choose one character, I would choose Damon. So second on my list is Teen Wolf. So Teen Wolf has got 6 seasons. I'm pretty sure they've got 6 seasons. And they run from 2011 till about 2017. And it's basically about this guy named Scott, and just before his sophomore year he gets bitten and he goes on this journey about turning into a werewolf, and then all of his classmates has these different kind of background stories as well. So it's quite mysterious, sci-fi, fantasy, teenage drama. My favorite character is Styles. Third on my list is Shadowhunters. Shadowhunters has got about 3 seasons and it ran from 2016 till 2019. It's basically about this girl, Clary, that mysteriously finds out that she's part of this angel demon fighting family when her mother gets kidnapped, and then the mystery evolves from there. And my favorite character would be Bane. Number 4, Riverdale. So Riverdale has got 4 seasons at the moment. I'm pretty sure they're still shooting some episodes and seasons. So it started in 2017 and obviously is continuing, and it's basically about these characters. The main ones is Betty, Jughead, Archie, and Veronica. And yeah, they all go to this high school and this mysterious episode teenage drama goes on in their hometown called Riverdale. Yeah, it's quite suspense, thrilling teenage drama, and my favorite character is Jughead. So the next season is quite a realistic kind of season because it goes about an issue that happens quite a lot in the world, and it's called 13 Reasons Why. It's got about 4 seasons and it ran from 2017 till quite recently, 2020. And it's basically about this girl named Hannah that committed suicide, so she took her own life. And then a couple of weeks after, one of these guys that was in her life found a tape on his porch. So from there it all unravels, and it's quite interesting because it kind of like tells you what goes on in people's lives, and I think it's quite good to watch, but it's not for the faint-hearted. So if you can't handle things or situations like that, I would probably not recommend it, or if you want to, maybe watch it with someone that you trust. And then last on my favorites list is Stranger Things. So Stranger Things is one of the series that I recently found, not like very recent, but it's like the latest series that I found. So it's got 3 seasons, and pretty sure it started in 2016. Like, I knew about it, but I never got into it. And then when the 3rd season came out, I was like, okay, it's been quite a while. It's been around quite a while, so I better go and check it out. And it is quite amazing. So Stranger Things is about this girl, Elle, which has these powers. And then like this life around her just appears, and it's like creatures and kids about these old like sheriffs stories and everything like combined. And yes, it's all about like kind of like experiment going on, but it's about these kids, so it's quite like a teenage drama, sci-fi, fantasy, mystery journey. So I would definitely go and check it out if you're, I think pretty much all my stuff is sci-fi fantasy. I think I'm trying to like say something to myself. But my favourite character is Elle, the girl that has the power. So there you go, that is my top 6 series on Netflix. See you next time. Okay guys, before you go, I've just got some 10 extra recommendations that I've watched and I've quite liked, which I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to list them for you and I'm briefly going to explain them. So number 1 is Timeless, and it's basically about a time machine that goes back in time to change events. 2 is Bitten, it's another season about werewolves. Number 3 is about Santa Clarita Diet. And it's basically the latest season that I've been watching, and it's kind of like zombie related, but there's quite a lot of humor in it, so I would definitely check that out because so far I am loving it. Number 4 is Lock and Key, and it's basically about a family that moves back to their ancestral home, and this is where they find keys which unlocks things and mysteries, so definitely go and check that one out. Number 5 is Wynonna Earp. It's set in a western kind of era, and she's got this like gun or revolver that kills demons, so it's quite interesting, and if you like the western kind of thing, then yeah, go check it out. Next one is Black Lightning. Black Lightning is a Marvel-based series, and it's about this family where the dad has lightning powers, but in the rest of the series you will discover some family secrets. So yeah. Number 7 is Gossip Girl. Obviously it's a teenage drama. It's about these high-end streets kind of like families and students that have high-end classes and low-end classes, and where the communities combine with their parties and social events, and I'm this person, you're that person. So if you kind of liked Pretty Little Liars, it's a different setting, but it's that kind of like story if you're into that girly girl teenage drama, then go watch out Gossip Girl. Whew. Next one is The Society. The Society and obviously The Dome, they're very much the same kind of like settings, but it's basically where they're like corridored off, almost like a quarantine basically, and I think like all the adults above a certain age disappear or die, and it's basically children that run the town, and so they scavenge for food and all these like outbreaks and stuff happen. So I'll definitely go and check it out if you're very intrigued in how they lived without parents. Yeah. And then number 9 is Once Upon a Time. If you like Disney, magical things, this is your series. There's quite a few seasons of it as well, so it will keep you busy for a while. And there's quite a twist on the stories as well. So then number 10 is Umbrella Academy. So this is, it's a very interesting story because it's where I think it's like 7 women gave birth to children on the same date, just out of nowhere, like they weren't pregnant before. And then this man from this academy went to get these babies, and obviously that became the Umbrella Academy, and there's lots of mysteries and things involved as they grow up. So yeah, this is my 10 recommendations. If you like them, then obviously that is super, but if you have any other recommendations or favorite characters or other favorite series, then please comment below, and I will see you on the next video.